get this party started. So I'm kind of on the fence. I really want to do a halo look because I did one, well, the thing is my last tutorial was a halo look, but I loved the way it turned out. And now I want to do it again, but using different colors. It's going to be more of a cool toned halo eyeshadow look. And then I'm like, do I really want to do another halo look? Are people going to think I'm crazy? I looked back at my last Tartelette and Bloom videos, which were a long time ago, but I will definitely link them up here. So if you guys want to watch them, they are here for you to watch. But I haven't done a halo look with this palette, so I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. I hope you guys don't mind. My next tutorial might be a little bit more like an everyday look because I've been going a little crazy with the eyeshadows, but today we're going crazy again. False lashes, I don't know. I'm also on the fence about that, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I haven't used this palette in God knows how long. It's been such a long time, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, this palette, first of all, I can check off my 2 top things when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. So for me, in an eyeshadow palette, I need to have a light creamy white shade to highlight right underneath my eyebrow, and this palette has 2. I really like this one. This is perfect, especially if you have fair skin like myself. But I can also use this one too, and it would work. My second thing, I need good transition blending shades. And this palette has 3 of them right here. So I'm like, why don't I ever use this palette? It has everything. And then of course has 3 beautiful shimmer shades, and then 3 beautiful dark shades. So I'm excited to use it. This was requested, so thank you guys so freaking much. I really appreciate it. Honestly, it means the world to me that you guys like these videos and I don't have to spend all my money on makeup anymore. We are going to be doing a cooler tone look today, so I'm going to be using this row, which is really the top row. I just hold my palettes upside down. So let's get started. I already said that, but obviously we didn't get started. I'm going to start off with Smarty Pants, which is on the second row, but I think it'd be a good starter for my blending transition color. The shade is really, really light, which is perfect for me because I'm very fair. But I do, like, I've had to build it up like 3-4 times, which I personally like. I think it's a great blending color, especially when I'm done putting all the darker colors on. I can go back in with this and just blend everything out. But if you have darker skin, this might not show up. Yeah, I would say even like tan skin, it's like, it's on the borderline. Now I'm gonna go into Jet Setter, and I'm gonna start creating the halo look where I'm putting it in the outer V and also the inner portion of my lids, and I'm keeping the middle portion of my lids blank. I'm gonna go in with this same shade with a different brush so I can concentrate it a little bit more in those 2 areas. But I just want to softly apply it now, just so everything blends okay. I personally prefer building my eyeshadows up rather than starting off with just a ton of color and then like blending for an hour. For me, building up the shades just help me not go so crazy. I don't have like harsh lines. And I feel like the eyeshadow just blends and looks smooth, and I don't know, that's just what I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like I said, I'm gonna use a different brush, pick up Jet Setter. This brush is the E25 by Sigma, my favorite brush. Like, seriously, I actually should buy more of this brush because I find myself having to wash them all the frickin' time. I have 3 of them, and I'm like, I need like 2-3 more. You guys have like your favorite makeup brush? This is definitely mine. I have others that I really like, but the E25, like, I can't do without this brush. So I'm probably gonna be in this apartment for another year. I know in my like older videos, I'm like, I'm only gonna be in this apartment for a year, so I don't wanna, you know, decorate super crazy. I don't wanna spend a ton of money, but I'm gonna be here for another year, I think. I was able to save a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie. I was, but I didn't save enough for me to be able to buy a house like comfortably, but you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm probably gonna be here for another year. I'm going to save my butt off so that when that year is up, I can get the heck out of here. I talk about it like it's so bad, but it's honestly not horrible. It's a nice place, but there are just good things and bad things, and that's how it is everywhere. So I'm not, you know, totally upset. Like, I'm okay. Like, I know, like, this is just what I have to do. I don't know. I wish I could have moved out. That's all I'm gonna say. But it is what it is. What are we gonna do? So sorry, I'm taking Smarty Pants, the first blending color that I use, and just blending out the edges. Just so that everything is nice, seamless. What am I gonna do now? I was planning on using a Smoke Show, which is the black, and I never use black eyeshadow, guys, ever. I never use black. So I think I'm gonna use Smoke Show on the outer and inner portions, and I'm just gonna use a very light hand, so this might not be jet black on my eyes. Like, this shade is super pigmented, so if you wanted it to be jet black, like, look at that. It could be. I don't know if it'll be jet black. Now that I'm looking at it, it has a little bit of a dusty gray, but you can get it very dark. that's for sure. So I'm gonna use this little brush from Eco Tools. I'm not sure if they still sell this brush. It's a small shader brush. It's one of my favorite brushes too. It's like right next to the E25. I have small eyes, so smaller brushes like this work really well for me. But any little brush like this you can use, doesn't have to be Eco Tools. I'm going to dip into Smoke Show a little bit, and I'm gonna start building this color up. I'm not gonna go super dark as I mentioned, but I am gonna build it up a little bit. I'm grabbing my E25, picking up Jet Setter, and I'm gonna start blending the black out. I kind of remember why I don't use this palette anymore. And not just this palette, I have a couple of Tarte palettes, eyeshadow palettes, and I'm remembering why I don't really use them anymore. And it's because these shadows, they're blendable. You can definitely blend them and they're fine, but they're not as easy to use as Too Faced matte shadows. Not even close, guys. Now I'm gonna wet my brush. I have an iced coffee here, so I'm just taking the condensation from my cup, wetting it, and I'm gonna put Rocker right in the middle of my lids. Wow, this color is so pretty. You guys prefer me just to do one eye on camera? Like, instead of me going back and forth, I can just do one eye on camera and then I can do the other one, you know, obviously off camera. Okay, now that shade is on, I'm taking Jet Setter and blending it out a little bit so that I just don't have, so I don't have like too harsh lines. I blend it out. I'm gonna wet my brush again, pick up Rocker, but I'm also going to pick up Funny Girl just for a little extra oomph. It gives a little bit more of a shine, like a lighter shine. Ooh, love it. I'm going to be using my usual Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I am in the shade Snow. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my highlighter shade, which is called Charmer? I was going to say Creamer. I use this Eco Tools brush. It's the Precision Shadow Brush. I really like Eco Tool brushes a lot. One thing that I wish they would make is like a blending brush, like a Sigma E25. I haven't found a brush by Eco Tools that's similar to that, and like I said, that's one of my favorite brushes, so they should definitely come up with something like that, a nice blending brush, you know? Or like a Sigma E40. They might have one similar in like a set, but I'm not too sure about that. So I think I'm gonna do liner and lashes for this video. I feel like this is so smoky. That's smoky and sultry together. This is so smoky that I feel like I just have to do it. So I'm going to use my handy dandy Physicians Formula eye booster, 2-in-1 lash boosting eyeliner plus serum. And I'm going to use these Ardell Faux Mink lashes in 812. Lower lash line gonna be very simple. I'm taking Smoke Show, which is the black, putting it on the outer third of my lower lash line, and then on the inner portions of my lower lash line, I'm going to take Rocker, which is that pretty taupey silvery color, and then I'm gonna blend everything out with Jet Setter, which was the blending shade that I used.